What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nuzin, aka the Do-Rag Demigod, and this is patch 1.07 in 5 minutes. If you're anything like me, I'm not a fan of the 10 to 20 minute long patch note videos. It takes entirely too long to get through them, and I'm trying to see what the patch note is actually about. Now, I could go read them myself, but some people do like listening more than reading. So, in my tips and tricks section, for every patch note that comes out, I'm going to try to briefly explain the most important parts in 5 minutes. Let's get to it. If you find any value out of the quick patch note breakdown, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, because I will be doing this for future patch note updates. So we're going to split this patch note into 3 sections: agent updates, weapon updates, and quality of life. So let's start off with agents. Sage. Sage healing has been significantly reduced, from 100 to 60 over time, and her self-heal now takes 5 seconds longer than healing her teammates, giving you more of an incentive to heal your teammates than to heal yourself. Her slow orb size has been reduced by 30%, giving it a smaller area of effect, and now you have to be more precise on where you're throwing it. The barrier orb. The barrier orb now costs less, but has had a 3-second delay before reaching full HP, allowing your wall to be shot down. So maybe placing it a little bit earlier may be a better option, so your wall doesn't get sprayed down instantly. So let's talk about Killjoy. Killjoy's Nanoswarm has its DPS reduced from 60 to 40, and also has now a brief windup before the damage begins, giving you a small amount of time to escape the damaged area. Also, her turret no longer can be located by Sova's recon bolt, and shoots at the last known location more effectively. So let's talk about Viper. Viper can now throw her toxic screen through the biphase barrier, allowing her to be less predictable in her location and allowing her to move around before the round starts. Toxic screen also goes up faster, so that's also a bonus. More good news for Viper fans: your decay no longer affects your teammates. So we can push through your orbs, and also we can live in the pit with you. Lastly, her pit is shown on the mini map for her teammates, giving her one of the biggest buffs in the patch. Lastly, let's talk about Breach. Breach has some insane buffs over this patch. His off-screen flashes now match other flashes like Phoenix and Reyna. Flashpoint charges has increased from 2 to 3 with a reduced windup from 0.6 to 0.5. Rolling thunder delay between blast has been decreased from 0.3 to 0.25, allowing your enemies to get hit faster. Lastly, the concussion de-scopes players and prevents them to rescope for a period of time, pretty much being the operator counter. So let's talk about weapon updates. All shotgun aim punch has been updated. When getting headshotted by a shotgun, the aim punch will be lower than all other weapons. Also, all shotguns tagging has been tuned for targets beyond 10 meters. So you may not experience a standard tagging anymore beyond 10 meters. Also, there has been 2 shotguns that have been specifically targeted in this patch. The Shorty, with their fall off range, has been reduced from 9 meters to 7 meters, and their headshot multiplier has been reduced from 3x to 2x. Also, the only nerf that has hit the judge is that the price has increased from 1,500 to 1,600. Lastly, the Vandal. The Vandal fire rate has been increased from 9.25 to 9.75, and its damage has been increased from 39 to 40, trying to bring it in closer competition with the Phantom. So let's talk about some quality of life updates to finish it off. So now we do have a remake option in the match. If you start the match with a 4v5 situation, or you have someone go AFK and drop out, you now have the ability to type in chat/remake to be able to remake the teams. This also is good in ranked for those moments where you have people lagging out or dropping out of the match. Also, incognito mode is now in the game. You can now hide yourself from the person that's bodying you. No, I'm just kidding. You can now hide yourself so you won't get stream sniped for those popular YouTubers and streamers, and it is a good addition into the game. So that will be all for patch note 1.07. I tried to include as much information I possibly could in a 5-minute window. I wanted to make sure that I included all the important information, nerfs, buffs, so you're not going in there blind, and that this can be a very quick reference to what the patch note was about. Outside of that, if you would like more information on the patch note, make sure you go to the description section below where you can read in full detail exactly what the patch notes was about. So if there's any mistakes in this video, please let me know. I would love to be able to hear from you guys about what I misspoke, or if I explained something wrong, or if there was something that I didn't really put enough emphasis on how it actually made a change in the game. Please let me know, because I want to make the 5-minute patch note as precise as possible. So it's going to be a team effort to make these patch notes perfect, but outside of that, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.